Hi, my name is Steve Leonard, and I'm part of the Infocom Development Authority of Singapore, or IDA. And I'd like to share briefly with you a little bit about why we're focusing on Singapore as a smart nation. Urban density is increasing everywhere around the world, and in Singapore that affects us as well. We have roughly 8,000 people per square kilometer. That's a lot of people. So we have to think about how to provide care for people, transportation for people, and so on. And there's an aging population. So over the next 15 years, roughly 900,000 Singapore citizens will turn 65. That means that there's a tripling of the number of citizens over that period of time in that age bracket. So if we think about aging population and urban density, we have to think about what that means for us, and we have to work together in order to tackle those challenges. Let me share with you several specific examples. When we think about mobility, we have to think about the role of transportation in the future. What role will electric vehicles play because of reducing emissions? What role will autonomous vehicles play, driverless vehicles, in which you can get from A to B without needing to drive? So whether we have an aged person that cannot drive or a young person that needs help getting home safely, what role would autonomous vehicles play in a smart nation? Then we think about health. We know that we need to provide health care for citizens outside the traditional environment. We know that hospital beds will continue to be short no matter what happens in the future, because as people age, they need health care more and more. We know that precision medicine, in which knowing about how your body works and the type of medicine you need to be best cured, all of these roles come together in a smart nation. And we think about government. We think about the role of government services being easier, smoother, more personalized to your needs. And we think about how government can bring together all of its capabilities to serve each individual citizen on his or her own terms. All of these areas work together in order to build a smart nation. It's much more ambitious than being a smart city. We have all the resources that we would possibly need. We have great universities, great startups, lots of venture capital. We know that we have a supportive government and big companies from around the world that would like to be a part of this journey with us. We think about startups and universities working together. We think about young Singaporean engineers building the next chapter of Singapore. So many great things happening, but these are important challenges around the world. These things make Singapore relevant into the 21st century. So we'd like to work together to build Singapore into a smart nation.